So where are you now in terms of that question of what is next for Pfizer? What's going to be the next source of revenue as you are going to see patents roll off for various products?
I think the pandemic, from that aspect, in all the bad things that brought to the world, brought us something very important that gave to the Pfizer organization a belief that nothing is impossible. A belief in the culture that if we set our mind to a goal, even if it is very big, we will make it. That's a big competitive advantage, I think, for the culture of this organization. Now, going forward, as you said, we are starting losing patents of some of our existing products in year 26, 27, 28, 29. So, and there is a lot of discussion on how are we going to bridge that gap. So from 25 to 30, depends which is the analyst that you read, could be from 17 to 20 billions of losses. We are having 25 billions that we are bringing through business development. COVID was nice in terms of revenue creation, like COVID vaccines, but we are investing all of that. And we are investing in science that could bring products in 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We committed to bring 25 billions of risk-adjusted revenues by 2030, and we are already exceeded the 10. Now, our internal pipeline, it is what I think it is the biggest competitive advantage. And the business development will provide growth over the loss of exclusivity. We are losing 20, we are gaining 25, so it's a small growth, but the pipeline will be on top of it. Only next year, we are expecting to launch more than 10 products. Some we are expecting to see the results right now. That's why I don't give a specific number. 5 new vaccines, 2 oncology medicines, 2 immunoinflammation medicines. All of that next year. And 24, another round of new innovative vaccines.
And just by way of comparison, you said more than 10. What's a typical number of launches per year?
1 or 2.
In the past? Right, so so you guys are busy.
Very busy. I think next year for Pfizer, it is a pivotal year. It is the year that we can prove to the world and we can prove to us that we can do multiple launches. I believe in the strength of our commercial organization and in the strength of our manufacturing organization, because it's very difficult for any company to pull together 10 new medicines manufacturing-wise and sales force-wise.
And those, of course, are already in the pipeline at the company. That's not even to speak of acquisitions. You've made a couple of acquisitions this year, most notably Biohaven, which just closed recently, Global Blood Therapeutics, which was just announced. You have a lot of cash to make more. Are you going to be making a lot more acquisitions? And I think we've talked about this in the past, maybe not as large as legacy Pfizer, but maybe these sorts of mid-size acquisitions. Is that the path you see going forward?
I think so. This is what we have told our shareholders, and this is what we believe, that it is the best value creation. We want to acquire science at early stages that we can add value to it by bringing our manufacturing capabilities, our clinical development capabilities, all of these things that we demonstrated during the COVID period that we are able to do it, so that we can do way more with these medicines in our hands than if it was in the originator hands. We promised, or we set a goal, that we will make 25 billions of risk-adjusted revenues. We will acquire 25 billions of risk-adjusted revenues. I feel very confident with what I see that there is enough substrate to do even more than that at prices and value that requires a discipline. We're not going just to buy things. We're going to be very disciplined with our acquisition. You mentioned some of them that are extremely well received by the market, the Biohaven, the Arena, and we will continue doing that.